Hey yo, what's up fuckers? I'm back. This time I didn't leave for a whole week and decided to randomly pop back up. I'm trying to be more consistent with uploading because believe it or not, when you make a video of a shit post and it starts blowing up, the last thing you want to do is wait a whole week before making another video. But anyway, today I got a story time. First time in a long time. I don't know why, I just suddenly got the random memory of this entire story. I was like, you know what? Let's just fucking do it. So without further ado, let's jump right into this. Be sure to, if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Otherwise, I'll climb into your window and fucking suck your toes. With that being said, let's jump into this bullshit. So, this story takes place around, back when I was in, either third or fourth grade. So, this is a while ago, because I'm in 12th grade currently, so that was, years ago. I can't remember the number of years off the top of my head. I'm fucking retarded. But anyway, back at this time, me and my brother went to this shitty little daycare center. We lived in the city we live downtown towards the west side, so shit's not too good, but it's decent enough to where we don't have to worry about constant threats. But it's still a pretty shitty place to live overall. I would not recommend. It's if you're trying to go somewhere on vacation, don't come through this area, because it's more than likely that your tires got mysteriously fucking disappear in the night. But anyway, we had started going to this little shitty daycare center that was in an old shopping mall, and this shopping mall was old. It was one of those. It wasn't a big mall, but it was one of those malls that was in one building with 3 floors, and that's it. And the daycare was on the 3rd floor. We started going there because our godmom had her kids over there for a month or two. She's like, "Oh, it's pretty alright. It should be safe. Your kids could be able to go to school and hang out there in the afternoon." My mom said, "Alright, bet," and shipped us over there. And it was alright. And I say 3 weeks in, we've got ourselves, me and my brother, we're a bit established. We got ourselves a few friends, of course, our cousins as well. We're chilling together, and all of a sudden our cousin stopped showing up, so it was just me and him. And it was well, that sucks, but it's us now. And we later found out the reason they left was due to some health code violations that was going on. That's an entirely different situation that I have no idea about, because I was too dumb to understand health codes. And I'm still too dumb to figure that shit out. Anyway, so, there comes a day where the inevitable happens, and me and my brother started some beef with one of the random kids there. But this kid was more focused on me, because it's not like this fucking 3rd/4th grader is gonna beat the shit out of a little kid in kindergarten. That's not gonna fucking happen, obviously. So of course he goes after me, because we're in the same grade and nearly the same age. So for the purpose of this story, let's call him Tyrese. He seemed like a Tyrese kind of kid. So pretty much, that's not his real name, by the way. I want to make that very much clear. So, Tyrese and me, we had a little bit of a beef. We didn't really like each other, so we didn't really hang out as much. We still had friends, but it's one of those awkward situations where it's you don't like each other, but you're a mutual friend of someone else who's friends with that person, so y'all have to interact sometimes, and it's ugh. But anyway, there comes a day where I was minding my own business, and I was playing with this random ass plastic, some plastic hoop. It wasn't a hula hoop. It was super small. It reminded me sort of those little Tron discs. I'll pop a picture on it if I can find one. But it was one of those. And it was I don't know what it was for. I assume it was some kind of ring toss thing. But pretty much, I was playing with that. I had about 2, so 1 for each arm. I was pretending they were swords and shit. And out of nowhere, Tyrese comes out of nowhere and says, "Hey, I want to play with one." I was I'm kind of using them. There's more over in the other corner. He's like, "No, I want those ones." And the moment he said that, I was something's about to go wrong, isn't it? And I was like, "No, you can't have these ones. I'm using them." He was like, "Alright then." And he walks away. A few minutes later, he brings one of the, I guess, caretakers over, and she's like, Amir, you gotta share. I was like, why? There's more over there. She's like, you gotta share. Sharing is caring, which is fucking retarded. Sharing is not caring. Sharing is gonna get you fucked in life. Let me tell you that now. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I'm not sharing my shit with no one. It's like, oh, you have some pizza rolls. Let me get some. Sharing is caring. Nah, fuck that. Fuck you. You can't have my pizza rolls, bitch. Fuck, I got off topic. How uncharacteristic for me. But anyway, I was like, fine, he can have one. And of course he's like, he's being fucking smug like a little bitch. But whatever, I still had my one, I was alright. But I say 5 more minutes later, Tyrese comes back, he's like, hey, I lost my ring, give me your other one. I was like, no, you can't do that. He's like, what did the teacher say? I was like, I don't care, okay? I had this first, you lost yours, that's tough, leave me alone. And he's like, no, I want that one. And so we started fighting over the ring, which I admit now is pretty fucking stupid since there was more in the corner. But if I already had the shit first and he lost his, the fuck do I look like giving him my shit? So anyway, it gets to the point where we're literally yanking back and forth on it. And in the full stupidity of the situation, Tyrese thought it would be a good idea to yank as hard as he could. And then he fucking full on shoves the ring into my fucking mouth and pulls back with all of his force. Like he was trying to pull a fucking stone sword out of a fucking wall. You know, and if you don't know, the little ring, there was like a little gap in the center. So you can only imagine that when the ring went in to my mouth, it got caught on one of my teeth. And when he yanked back, my shit fell out. I lost, I think, like 2 teeth. I think it was like one of my canines and one next to it. I knew it happened immediately because, you know, like when you know something is wrong, it's like he yanked super fast. So it was like something definitely ripped out, and I feel around my mouth. I was like, yeah, teeth are gone. And of course I'm bleeding, and he's like, because he's a fucking dickhead. And of course he just walks away out of the room because, I mean, I guess he gotta leave the scene of the crime. You're not, I mean, it's like you just yanked some kid's teeth out with a plastic ring. Of course you're not gonna stick around. Of course I go and be like, nah, fuck that. I went and told the caretaker, and she wouldn't get Tyrese. And then she proceeded to lay into this kid for a solid 5 minutes while one of the other caretakers went over with me. And of course, this is the worst part for me personally. She said, alright, here, gargle some salt water to stop the bleeding. I was like, are you fucking kidding me, brother? Salt water? You ain't got no Listerine? Salt water? Yeah, I had to gargle salt water. So, thanks, Tyrese. You made me lose 2 of my baby teeth, and I had to gargle salt water that day. And also, as on a side note, Tyrese only got yelled at. He got yelled at. That's it. He didn't get put into timeout. His parents weren't told. My mom wasn't told. It was just like, bruh. I really took a massive L that day. And after that, I really didn't. I really hated Tyrese after that day. I did not want to do anything to associate with him. He was a full-on dickhead. He ripped out my teeth. And at the end of the day, he didn't even give me an apology. He didn't give me an apology. And he kept the fucking toy ring. It was just a complete L on my part. And I did not like the fact. I wish I could actually go back in time and beat the shit out of the kid with no repercussions, because what are they gotta do? Time travel into the future and find me and take me back to arrest me? Nah, bro, the amount of shit I could get away with a time machine, bro, it'd be lit. It's like, go back and fight everybody I wanted to fight. Yeah, but anyway, I think that's gotta be about it for it. Oh, fuck, I really did stretch for the 10-minute mark. I'm not that proud of that one, Chief. Oh, that's not gonna look good at all. But anyway, that's it for today. If you liked the video, be sure to like, or I will, like I said, climb into your window at night and suck your toes. I mean, some people might be into that, but not me. I'm gonna do it as a form of intimidation. That's all. So, I guess see you guys next video, and I am going to eat some pizza rolls. Peace.